Hello, RC Flying Fun here, and today I'm going to do my maiden flight review of my UMX A-10. Seen a lot about this plane, read a lot about it, watched the Horizon Hobby promo on this plane a few months ago, and decided that I'd really like to get one and try it out. Got this plane, actually I was on vacation a couple weeks ago, got this plane in Florida and then shipped it home because it's on a waiting list right now. You can't get them till I think the middle of January, and I didn't want to wait that long because here in Ohio, actually we've got a nice day today. You can see it's just severe clear out here, not a cloud in the sky. Temp's a little chilly, about 36, 37 degrees, but for mid-December or late December, you can't, no snow on the ground. Awesome. But anyways, let's get back to the plane. Wanted one of these. Like all my planes, I've got this plane all dialed in now. I've flown it about 3 times, and to say the least, I am impressed with it. It does fly extremely well, very stable. Twin 28 millimeter EDFs on it, work really well. Has good power to weight ratio, not as high as I like, but still very good for a microplane. Now what I wanted to do with this plane, I decided to do something a little different with the battery. I do have the stock Horizon Hobby battery, or the battery they suggest for this plane. It's an 800 milliamp hour I think 30C battery, but I wanted a little more performance, so what I did, I bought 2 of these Turnigy Nanotech. They're 450 milliamp hour batteries, but they're 65 to 130C batteries, and I've flown it with both batteries, and these batteries do have a significant amount more of punch. I'll tell you that. I got to get it on the thrust stand and do a side-by-side comparison on it and actually get some numbers, but it does fly better with these 450s in it. Now what I did, I made a harness here and I'm running these 2 batteries in parallel. So you just tie your 2, if you make one, parallel means you tie your 2 negative wires together coming to your harness from your battery, and you tie your 2 positives together. Then your voltage stays the same and your milliamp hours double. So effectively this is a 900 milliamp hour battery. Now the funny thing is, these batteries, you've got 2 450s, which gives you 900 milliamp hours compared to the stock battery at 800, and I only gained 4 grams in weight. It went from 49 grams with the stock battery up to 53 grams with these 2 batteries. So no penalty, almost no penalty in weight, and you do get more flight time out of it, so it's really good, and it glides well with these batteries in it. I'm telling you, you won't even notice you've got that little bit of extra weight in it. It doesn't affect its handling in any way at all. So with that said, I kind of want to go through, I've talked about the things I like about this plane: stable, fast, good power to weight ratio, like the twin EDFs. Love the design of this plane. The fit and finish was good out of the box. Everything worked. I had no issues with it whatsoever. Now my things for improvement here I want to talk about is this area up here in the nose. This area is fine. It's good back here, but boy, through this area right here, it needs to be just a little bit thicker. I actually taped the inside of the fuselage in here because it was bowing so much when I was taking it, trying to work with it and handle it. I was afraid I was going to break it, because you can see the parting line right here where the fuselage goes together, and it is extremely weak in that area. So if you get yours, take your tape and tape this inside. Then if you need to take it apart, you just run your knife all the way through and cut your tape. But I'm telling you, it is very thin in the nose. If I suffer any crash damage at all in the nose, this is probably just going to break right off of it, because it is extremely thin in that area. But other than that, like this plane, flies well, and I really I recommend this plane. It is a good little plane. So with that said, let's get this guy all turned on here and get him bound, and let's get this guy in the air. So got my new, well, not new, I bought this used off RC Groups. It's a Turnigy 9XR Pro radio. Really like this radio too. I'll probably do a separate review on this radio. But let's get this guy turned on here. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I don't know if this has got a nice, smooth, fluid movement. Okay. Okay, we got motor. Okay, we're ready to go here, finally. What's that one? A pain in the butt. Alright, now I got wind coming out of the southwest there, so we're going to have to launch this direction over here. And got a little bit of wind, probably 10 mile an hour, which isn't drastic, so I'm going to launch straight to the west here. Get my nose where I want it. You see, the plane launch is nice. Okay, which direction am I going here? Okay, let's get out of the sun. Get over here where I can see. I'll try to come down here for some close passes. Love the sound of them twin EDFs. Now this model will fly. I flew it 6 minutes the other day and still had plenty of battery left. So with that 900 milliamp hour battery in there, you got quite a bit of flight time. So here we come. Let's do a roll out. I try to keep it in close. It's hard for me to do with the wind coming this direction and the sun where it's at, because I usually fly with turn the other way. And this plane, you can see it has some speed. Comes, roll out, and you can see this thing handles really nice. Here we go. I got to watch here staying down that low, because I'll get into my house or some trees, and I don't really want to do that with this plane. I really like flying it. And right now I'm about 3/4 throttle, and you can see it has plenty of power. Roll out. It does handle quick, I'll tell you that. I've got some expo dialed into it right now, about 60%, because the other day I was flying and she was just a little quick. Now it's nice and smooth. Let's slow him down here. See what she'll do. Do some slow flying here. See if we can bring this guy through here, nice and slow. Get some throttle there. The nose tends to drop on it when it you cut the throttle too much. Sorry guys, but I want to get this guy up in the air. I don't like being down that low to the ground here. You can see I have a lot of stuff here I can get into, and don't really want to do that. Roll. Hopefully you can see this plane. It's a bigger plane, so hopefully you can see it a little bit better. Roll. Going to kind of ignore the timer here. I'm sure you heard it going off, but I got more flight time than that. I'd been messing with it and it had counted down a little bit before we got going here, so. And you'll hear, watch. Still got plenty of punch left, so we got battery. do a crosswind landing today, which I don't like doing, but oh well, such is life. Wait till the wind dies down here just a little bit before I try to bring her in. Oh. The thing about this plane, that wind gets under them wings. It's got such big wings, it will tip it on you. It's the only thing I notice about it with all that wing. And it's got the signature AS3X wiggles, what I call it. It's trying to correct and do all that stuff, and it makes them wiggle, basically, because it'll kind of overcorrect. Well, time to get this guy on the ground here. I'm getting a little bit nervous. So let's bring this guy around and get him on the ground here. Now watch the glide on this plane. It has plenty of glide. Watch here. Watch this plane. Come down a little bit short, but that didn't hurt anything. It just pops the cover off of him. Not a really good day for me to fly because of the way the wind and the sun's orientated. I like to come in from the west and land my planes, and you can see I got quite a bit of slope on this hill here. If I miss it just a little bit, it'll land short on me, which didn't hurt anything. Okay. Let's get the cover off this guy and check everything out here, make sure we didn't damage anything. Nope, she just fell short there on the run coming in. So let's get him unplugged here. Well, that's my review on this plane, or my flight, and I hope everybody liked that. If you're in the market to buy one of these, I would definitely suggest it. It's a good plane, flies really nice, stable. I went through everything on it, so I hope that helps everybody. Hope you liked the review. If you do, give me a big thumbs up down there, and please subscribe. And now, the way Google changed their subscription, which is stupid on their part, when you subscribe, you got to click the bell if you want to get updates from me when I get new models, or I do something, I post something on the internet. You got to click the bell and tell it that you want notifications turned on. So till the next time, see ya. Bye.